Thank you all for joining us on this very big day for Kunak. Feel welcome to this virtual launch. We will start soon. While waiting for others to come in, here are some reminders to keep in mind. Turn off your microphone. Feel free to type your questions in the chat box, and we'll take 10 minutes to answer your questions at the end of this presentation. Thank you. Please make yourself comfortable because we want you to leave this session knowing that Kunak is committed to lead the transition to zero pollution with accurate data. Kunak provides the most reliable and affordable air quality solutions. And the new Kunak Air will be the perfect fit for hyper-local monitoring. So welcome again to all of you, and thank you for meeting us. I would like to start this presentation by sharing the floor with the CEO, Javier Fernandez Huerta. Javier, it's all to you.
Hi, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today in this webinar. Let me first introduce the history of our air quality products. Since the company was founded in 2012, we wanted to validate the capability of local sensors to measure air quality, and we deployed 50 prototype units. Thanks to this new prototype design, we knew most of the challenges that we wanted to solve to deliver absolute accurate measurements. That's why we keep on designing a new version of this product, and we designed the first calibration tool in order to give accurate absolute measurements. Then, deploying this new version in different projects and applications around the world, we realized about all challenges for operation and maintenance of an air quality product. That's why we came with the AIR Pro, the gas cartridge system, and a complete new software tool that allow us to solve all these challenges. Now, we have listened all of our customers and their needs, and that's why we are launching a new product that will solve all the new requirements of the industry. We still keep on working on providing the best accurate and reliable measurements, and that's why we are working with more than 100 customers around the globe in different applications and sectors, like EPAs, industries, research centers and universities, water treatment plants, port authorities, and even sports. Also, international evaluations are very important for us to give reliable and validate measurements. That's why we are working very closely with the European Union in the technical specification for gas measurements. We are working as well with the US EPA regarding the new protocols for ozone and PM2.5 measurements. We have gone through the AQ spec evaluation, and also in France, in the International Sensor Challenge from IRLab, that we were awarded last year as the most accurate multipollutant sensor. Now, my colleague Claudia will explain you more about the new product launch.
So for the purpose of still honoring the mission to lead the transition to zero pollution based on BER decisions, Kunak has been concentrated important efforts in the development of a new product, the industrial grade market fit solution for those demanding market segments requiring compactness but still affordable and reliable solutions. What is the market overview? I mean, what does the market figure says about the air quality monitoring technology? Well, according to BER Insights report, the traditional or reference air quality monitoring market forecast says that is anticipated to reach 6 billion euros by 2027, registering an annual growth of 70% during the period 2020 and 2025. The major drivers include the rising air pollution levels, increasing awareness about effects of air pollution, and rigorous regulatory framework for reducing air pollution levels. While the near reference air quality market is expected to be the fastest growing of air quality monitoring segment due to the smart city applications. In fact, 73,000 units were installed in smart cities in 2020, and it is expected to grow an annual growth rate of 34% to reach 350,000 units by 2025. In addition, in the emission and emission segment, air quality monitoring is rising due to the increasing uses of oil, gas, and petrochemicals, which leave us interested niche market segments to serve, right? So, according to these market projections, we believe that there are markets with demanding air quality monitoring needs in pursuit of companies, precision, and seeking a full product satisfaction that Kunak is willing to address. And how is going to do that? We have designed a smaller size, robust, affordable, and reliable solution based on different opportunities in different market segments, which are as follows. In first place, we have identified the industrial fence line monitoring. This is where compact and cost-effective air quality solutions are demanded the most due to new and strict regulations, because we are talking about harsh environments that need real-time data integrated into wired industrial systems to comply environmental impact assessments, especially for large area manufacturing sites where several points of environmental monitoring are required. This is just the case of the cement industry, where, for example, particulate matter is critical to monitor and its production process that requires to be controlled and moderated. With the Kunak solution, this kind of customers will have access, for example, to a full picture of the particle size and the distribution, which are extremely different from a city environment. In this real case, for example, the system is detecting a lot of coarse particles that are different from the city, like I said before, because it is detecting the lower ones for fine particles. But as well, it is the case of the pulp paper industry, the metals, fossil fuels, extractions, and among others. In fact, Kunak is today an important ally for players in the paper industry, where H2S concentrations and other parameters need to be identified and monitored in real time. With tools such as the hotspot identification, Kunak is willing is and will make possible this claim. In second place, we have the massive city deployments, where large network with small integration and affordable sensor-based stations need to be deployed in order to identify and mitigate the air pollution sources, enable governments, municipalities, and among others to plan and make better decisions based on reliable technology. A real use case is the deployment of a large monitoring network for a smart city that includes visible panels, information for the citizens to be informed in real time in a simple and intuitive way. But other clear illustrations are the low or the clean emission zones regulations, the roadside traffic and mobility projects, living lab initiatives, schools and smart campuses, interested, for example, in monitoring the correlation between the traffic pollution and the air quality, facilitating the making decision process for taking corrective action. In this real case, the municipality was interested in monitoring the CO and NOx concentrations that were near a hospital and a university area. Through the wind sensor and the available tools of the Kunak Cloud, points of high concentrations were detected. Then we have the odors monitoring niche market, where diffuse emission gases such as H2S, volatile organic compounds, ammonia needs to be prevented to avoid possible odors episodes that affect human health and cause nuisance in the surrounding areas. For example, a sewage treatment plant. In this example, a study was carried out in different locations of a wastewater treatment plant using an air quality monitoring system capable of detecting diffuse emission of gases such as H2S, avoiding possible odor episodes and establishing a network of sensor-based stations in the potential odor sites. Along with the Kunak Cloud tools, we provided to the study a wide vision of the highest H2S concentration per period. But as well, we have the landfill sites, manure, compost management, agricultural and livestock spaces, where the Kunak technology has been working continuously through the ammonia management and monitoring, for example. Lastly, we have identified the leakage detection niche market, where safety hazards require to be monitored and controlled to transport bridges for safeguarding critical gases and keeping any unwanted impacts under control, such as is the case of gas and oil industry, petrochemical field, chemical plants, pharmaceutical companies, and among others. In this real case, we have a fertilizer industry, and a whole Kunak systems is detecting SO2 concentrations that, according to this time variation map, mean data pattern can be identified per hour, per week, per day, per monthly. And as well, the status of the air quality index can be checked intuitively. So what it is required to address these market needs is a solution with a rush and compact design, the best accuracy possible without needing external instruments, a reliable solution at a fair price, target the main pollutants for your application needs, an easy data integration, and a full autonomous operation. So, with a smaller version based on the same principle as Kunak AIR Pro and making use of the smart gas sensors technology, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kunak Air Lite, the perfect fit for hyperlocal monitoring. While you take a look at this unboxing video, let me tell you that up to 2 gases in particulate matter can be targeted at the same time. Environmental parameters can be monitored through its embedded sensor, allowing the connection of external probes for wind, rain, noise, with the most reliable real-time data with access to a powerful cloud software. Well, a solution designed after perceiving an increasing demand of compactness and cost-effective solution for industry applications and massive deployment in cities. So in the following slide, the main device features will be shared with you. Air Lite is at least the half smaller and lighter compared to Kunak AIR Pro. That's why you have the picture here that this is our Kunak AIR Pro, and the Air Lite is the half of the Air Pro size. The PM sensor can monitor PM1, PM2.5, and PM10. Also, it can be connected wind, rain, and noise external probes. And it is fully autonomous to its 6-volt solar panel and rechargeable 7 cells internal battery. Also have cellular, Ethernet, and modbus communications. And Air Lite can target the most demanding applications such as industrial fence light monitoring, massive city deployments, others monitoring, and liquidation. And this is how the product looks like from different perspectives, profiles, and yet deployed in field. Last but not least, this is part of our team that have made possible the Kunak success, who remains at your disposal for further assistance. So do not hesitate to contact them if needed. Thank you. And now it is time for the 10 minutes of question and answers. Finally, I got the first question. Please let me know what power option. Well, as I said, solar panel that has an internal rechargeable battery and the outdoors battery. Okay. You say low cost solutions, which is the range of prices. Well, if you like, we can have a meeting and I can provide you the prices. So feel free to contact me after the end of these presentations. The other question is Pelumi. Hi, thanks for the nice presentation. What other pollutants can you monitor aside PM1, PM2.5, PM10, H2S, and NH3? Well, we have a whole portfolio. I mean, the Kunak Air Lite is a solution based on the same principles of Kunak AIR Pro. So the portfolio of gases is the same as the Kunak AIR Pro. Looks like a Davis Vantage Pro cup anemometer added to Air Lite in photo. Does it support 2D and 3D Sanit anemometers? I need to check that with the operation, but it seems that it is possible. Is the Kunak Air Lite able to be fully self-powered by the 6-volt panels? Yes, it is. I saw you have an option to add different probes to the Kunak system. In particular, I'm interested in what parameters can you measure using a noise probe. You can monitor up to 2 gases with the Air Lite option and up to 5 gases with the Kunak AIR Pro. The next question from Mr. Nicholas. Are there any regions of the world where the modern won't work? Well, at this time, we have deployed many devices around the world. In fact, we have deployed devices in IT, Ethiopia, and that remote regions that maybe won't have access to the communications and technology as well, but the response of the coverage has been well. But in the event that the connection has been failed, the device is capable of storage data until 1 week, and then to send back that information to the Kunak Cloud without any problem.
Also, Claudia, let me add that the unit has a 2G, 3G, 4G modem that has all the bands available in every country. So it's a global modem, so we don't expect, if there is cellular coverage, we don't expect problems in any country.
Thank you. Yes. Is the data post-processed in a cloud service? No. I mean, we don't need external instruments to process the data. The Kunak Cloud just receives the measurement and the data and becomes that data from the raw data to PP concentrations, and that's what the Kunak Cloud does. In the case of PM, I mean the particle sensor, are you using alpha sense or plant hour sensors? For the Air Lite, we are using plant hour sensors. I have companies who send to me free their product for research. Is it possible by your company? Well, let's talk about it and let's see if that's possible. And the final questions. Hi, I was wondering if the PM sensor can be replaced with a cartridge. Yeah, it is possible. In fact, we have some video tutorials that are accessible to our customers so that they can do the replacement easily. Thank you. We have run out of time. Thank you for your support, your confidence in Kunak Solutions. We much appreciate your participation on this virtual launch, and we hope all of you have found this session very fruitful, insightful, as it was for us. Unread and unsolved questions will be replied with the thank you and summary webinar email. So looking forward to helping you and managing air quality projects together. Goodbye.